give a mic, please. Pratnesh ji कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं?
Can we have the mic?
Got the minister.
The nodal officer for Ministry of Railways. As you have just seen about rail chopper, but I think I would like to elaborate a bit on that more, because when we were planning for Citizen Campaign 4.0, a big question in front of us was that how being a very customer oriented, citizen oriented ministry, which is involved directly with our own passengers as well as freight customers, how to interact with them on some level where they can feel naturally aligned with us, where they can give us correct and real feedbacks, as well as where we can also share our own views on various issues that is concerning passengers and freight customers. So a lot of deliberation took place in railway board on this, and ultimately we thought of a concept called rail chopper. You know, the name itself is a very interesting word, because chopper we all mostly in North India are familiar with. And we thought that let's make it an informal setup where, you know, passengers, when they come down from their journey onto the platform, let's gather them for a while and let's ask them, interact with them at the highest level in the local places that we have, starting from station managers up to chairman railway board. And I'm delighted to share with all of you that we had more than 600 rail choppers conducted during the campaign, and we directly spoke to about more than a lakh persons. And we had very important feedbacks coming to us. A lot of that input not only went into improving the system in a short term, but also in major planning, such as just Secretary Railway Board ma'am has mentioned, regarding the station upgradation, redevelopment under Amrit Bharat station scheme, regarding new trains that we are bringing in, like Vande Bharat sleeper trains, Amrit Bharat trains. So a lot of these were new to the passengers, and they had many things to say on that. Now, for example, when we talked about Amrit Bharat trains, so we got the feedback that it should be run long distance as well. Till now it was being run only in overnight kind of train journeys. Similarly, for Vande Bharat sleeper, we had many inputs which came to us, and we have incorporated that into our production facilities. For Amrit Bharat railway station, we did upgrade the list also, and we added many stations just because the feedback was that people wanted more. So this was not a one-way interaction, it was a two-way interaction. We also emphasized upon them how to use the bio toilets so that you don't spoil the system, how to maintain the cleanliness and hygiene at the railway stations and platforms. So I feel that it was one such feature during the entire campaign which touched the raw nerve of the citizen-centric initiative, as well as which also made possible Sarkar Aapke Dwar kind of initiative, which is very common these days in terms of citizen-centric government. Thank you.
I am Abdul Karim, Economic Advisor in Department of Land Resources. Previously, I was working as Economic Advisor in Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. In the year 2021, this campaign started. And in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, we imparted a sense of cleanness drive. In many of the rooms, there were a lot of waste materials dumped over the years. It included old computers, typewriters. So this campaign was a starting of the change, because till that time nobody bothered how to dispose it off. It took long time. So with this campaign starting, the October 2020, so this gave a fillip to the whole system. So initially it started with the ministry in the Shastri Board, but later on, over the years, it spread across to all the field offices, including Doordarshan, All India Radio, all the field offices were covered. Now I think it is reaching a saturation point. Now the waste almost has disappeared. So it is a sense of creating a goodwill among the employees and providing an enabling environment to the system. In my department of land resource, where I am right now working, it's a small organization as compared to the Ministry of Information and Law. But I would like to make a mention about a health rejuve. Health rejuve is a health center for the employees where they can perform, do some yoga. Around 20-25 employees can sit there. So whenever there are some stress, or then they can come there do some meditation. So that a dedicated provision has been made. It is in Shivaji Stadium office of Department of Land Resources. Similarly, lot many health talks and talks on social activities are also being held in the health system. So this is a welcome change, you know, and employees has commented that it is a good initiative. So I would like to mention these are the achievements which I could point out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We can have a question, ma'am, with Aruna, ma'am. Just a small question, because the railway part will be over then.
No, let's wait for all.
Okay.
Let's wait for the question answers.